Have you ever felt like a ghost in your own life? Whilst other children were out there exploring, making mistakes, and building the foundations of their youth, my childhood was confined in walls. I was kept indoors, drowning in endless house chores. It wasn't just work, it was isolation. It was killing my spirit because I was kept away. I never got the chance to expose myself to my peers. I didn't know the language of the youth. I was an outsider. And hovering over everything that was heavy cloud of poverty. It wasn't just an empty wallet. It was a complete lack of resource for my educational and personal needs. Every single day, my environment told me I was less than. When I finally stepped out of the world, I had no defense. I became a target. I endured public scolding, teasing, and cruel of laughter from my classmates and supposed friends. To them, I was a punchline, but to me, it was a daily torment. But the hardest blow often comes from home. I faced constant intimidation and timidity from my uncles, parents, and grandparents, which made me shrink even further. My voice was never welcome. Whenever I spoke, my opinions were met with harsh disapproval. I was strictly banned from participating in public activities, the very thing that breeds every child's confidence. The message was clear. Be quiet, stay in your place, and remain in the shadow. For a long, I believed them. I believed I was meant to be a quiet worker and bullied outcast. But the pain can either crush you into dust, or it can be the intense pressure that creates a diamond. In my silence of my isolation, I realized those boundaries weren't my limit. They were walls built by other people. I decided my lack of resources would become my resourcefulness. The bullying would become my empathy, and the silencing of my voice would become the reason I would roar eventually. Out of that crucible of hardship, I found my true purpose. I deconstruct those limiting beliefs that took absolute control of my narrative. Now, I'm handing to you a blueprint. I'm incredibly proud to introduce to you my new book, Life Mastery. This isn't a book from theories from someone who made it easy. It is a battle-tested guide from the trenches of adversity. If you feel silence, it will show you how to reclaim your voice and command respect. If you are trapped by poverty or toxic environment, Life Mastery provides actionable steps to build success from absolute zero. If you are paralyzed by past trauma and bullying, we will transform your deepest pain into the most unshakable power. You don't have to be a victim of your past. True mastery begins the moment you decide your history does not dictate your destiny. If you are ready, step out of the shadows, grab a copy of Life Mastery today. Turn the pages and let's write our greatest chapter together. Rise with a purpose, Life Mastery. Nicholas.